There are so many different topics with the way foods are, fasting, keto diets, there's so many different fads. But when you actually look at food, I like to read a doctor called Dr. Sebi, and I take some of his information and we change it a little bit. First, your food should be alive. So you should have electricity in the food.
And
any processed food has no electricity. Any microwave food has no electricity. Therefore, it cannot nourish your body. What?
Okay, so when you say alive, like, could you even break it down even simpler?
Right, simpler. If I take some food and I throw it on the ground, it should start to grow, give life, like seeds. So if I take pasta and I throw pasta on the ground, nothing happens because pasta is processed. If I look at bread, and not bread, but potatoes, it will start to give life. Things start to grow from it, it'll start to germinate, it'll start to seed. So any food that doesn't do this, ideally, we shouldn't necessarily eat. Any microwave food, we shouldn't eat, period. And again, how long has microwaves been around? Not more than 30, 40 years, the technology of the microwave. Yeah, and the way the microwave works, it kills all nutrients within the food. So therefore, you're eating a substance, and your body will go through the process of digestion, but what your digestion is very poor, little to no quality food. Therefore, it has no benefit. And if you're eating food that has no energy, then how can you repair? And if I go one step further, it's not sometimes the food. It may be the food in order to how you eat it. So to give an example, if I eat meat, steak, which is quite good if you're an athlete, but some meat may take 4, 6, 8, 12 hours to digest. So if I've eaten my dinner and 3 hours have passed, but I feel peckish, and so I eat again, the body will stop digesting the meat to digest something new. And so that process now was stopped, and that food now has completed its digestive process. Then you look at your fruits and your vegetables should be digested first. And this will help you digest the meats. Otherwise, if you eat the meats and the heavy foods first, the other food turns to gases, which is not very good for the body. Yeah. So food is important. Number one, important. That's where life is. But it's important to eat foods in the right orders, within the right times. So you should eat a certain amount of heavy food long before you go to bed, so the food is not digested in the stomach while you're sleeping. Because when you're sleeping, the blood goes to the liver. The liver will break down the food and remove the old blood cells, and which you can now defecate and pass out. But if your body's continually digesting food while you're sleeping, you're not getting a good quality sleep to make repair.
In your recommendation, when should you stop eating before you go to bed?
At least 3-4 hours before bed.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can eat lighter foods and take on liquids, but the heavy foods we shouldn't really be doing.